So lovely. Good morning and welcome back to our Forex Morning Call. It's another trading day. It's Wednesday, August 17. I'm really happy to have you here in our morning show to talk about the markets, to talk about our running trades, how to manage, about trend following. My trading style is trading out of the correction, and exit strategy is the trend following system. And I welcome you here to this very simple strategy, but it's indeed not a simple, easy strategy. It's simple, but it's not an easy strategy. But we want to figure it out how we can handle this. I hope you had a great start into your own trading day. This is an English show because it's the successor of the morning Admiral's morning briefing show. Because this is Theo is an analyst. He's my successor there. They replaced me, so I decided to make my own show. It's now Forex Morning Call. Shortcut is FMC. So we can talk about in our own, independent from any broker. There is no sponsoring, just only by YouTube here. And you can ask whatever there is in your mind about trading. This free show does not replace proper education about any education about logical trading. You will find below this video as a link to my online course. And of course, if you send me an email, if you make this effort, send me an email, maybe I have a gift from a discount for you if you send me an email. So let's talk about trading. And before we do this, feel free. I can see your questions here on YouTube. Alexandro, good morning. Aurel, good morning. Oh, I sent you a message. I sent you an email yesterday. Thomas, good morning. Mladen, good morning. Bruno, good morning. Nice to have you here. So feel free, whatever there is. Trading is a simple game of mathematics, and everybody is able to make trading successful. It's not a strategy. We have thousands of strategies that could really work properly and very successful. The problem most of the time is the person who is sitting in front of the APC and who is not able to fulfill the rules. That's the point. So let me motivate you that it's in your own hands if you are successful or not, because it's not a question of the market. It's not a question of the strategy. It's a question if you can stick to your rules. That's the point. And this is a question of discipline and patience. So, and patience and disciplines are very familiar to each other. It's almost the same, and one is causing the others. So patience, if you have patience, you need discipline. If you don't have discipline, you cannot be patient. That's the point. So, but let me motivate you. It's really simple. It's really interesting. Even we have hard times. Trading does not mean that you are successful at every trade. That's not. It's a game of mathematics, probabilities. But you can on a long run. And if I talk about long run, then I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and longer. This is long run. Short run, it's always possible because it's a law of coincidence that you become successful. Petya, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Tuesday was yesterday. Happy Wednesday. Great. So feel free to ask in Traders Yard also. Let's see. And before we come to our trades, we have to see the risk disclosure. Trading with stocks and financial assets can expose your capital to substantial risk, possibly even beyond the capital you have invested. Trading is not suitable for everyone. Investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future. And by the way, guys, this is Marcus from DowHow Trading, a German guy with Bavarian style, indeed. So have a little bit patience with me and mercy if you see it's not the right words in English or my grammar is not the best. I guess you will understand what I try to say. And there's nothing to judge. Let's be happy that we can talk about this luxury product of trading. So what's new? We have interest rate decision, New Zealand dollar last night or in the couple of hours before. Market as expected 3% right now. Bank of New Zealand raised the rate from 2.5 up to 3%. So that was expected, and they fulfilled the expectations. So, and Australian bank came also out with some interesting prices. The wages was a little bit less and worse than expected. And today we expect, that's United Kingdom. It's we do expect the gross domestic product at 11 in European Union, and this afternoon retail sales and FOMC minutes this evening. As a swing trader and as a trend follower, who cares about the numbers? It's just interpretation. Think in the logical way. You see, that's numbers, just number. There is a previous one was 2.5. Let's talk about the rate decision. And now it's 3. Yes, of course, it's a raise. It's a raise of 50 points. Yes, that's a fact. That's just numbers. And now it's dependent how the market is reacting. Who is the market? Yeah, it's you and me. You have an opinion. You have an expectation. You have whatever there is. You have a role model. You have to fulfill. You have to follow. Yeah, and now you start to interpret. And with your interpretation, you start to buy or sell. So where can I see it? Who or what is bought and what is sold? Yeah, in the candle in my chart. I don't have to interpret. I can see it because market is talking to me. I just have to read the chart. That's everything what we have to do. Yanis, wonderful. Good morning. Okay, let's come to the trades. And we start, of course, with DAX 15 minutes, where we are. As you can see, point of control, fair price is still at 13,696 euros by one future contract. But as you realize, there is a volume zone here exactly at the point of low, point of high. And now you can see it's not so far away anymore, from the current point of control. Yeah. So therefore, it is possible, it is indeed possible that we can expect, if the price is coming back and will remain here around about this price a little bit, yeah, then it's possible that okay, is this working? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So now let's do this. That we can expect that the point of control will switch to this price zone here. This is possible. I make a mark here, this ellipse here, that we can see, okay, it is possible. It's really possible that we see that the point of control is switch up here. Actually, it's down, which means in this case or in this other case, we can see the point, the price is relatively expensive for the moment, but the trend is still valid. That's the point. Just to have this orientation where we are. Okay, what's about the trend? Yeah, that's a simple system. You see, it's still trend following. Yeah, and we had a great chance to open the trade here again yesterday. And we talked about this yesterday morning, that there was a great chance to open the trade in trend on number 4. Look, here was the perfect entry, and it was enough to make money with this move. And in case you are really trend follower, yeah, and you had your first entry, here in the second trend arm, here, round about there, and you trailed your stop loss from the last point 3 here, now to this point, and to this point, yeah, then you are in profit, and you see you cannot lose money. This is trend following, and this is really simple. So what people do right now is to interpret how far the point of control or how far the trend can go. And then they make a big mistake, because now they go up to hourly chart, to 4-hourly chart, to daily chart, to figure out what's coming next. But this is a big illusion, because every time frame has its own traders. Yeah, and in every time frame you see different pictures. So let me tell you this. Mixing the time frames is the worst thing you can ever do. because it has nothing to do with probabilities, because time does not exist in trading. Everything starts and ends in the order book, and the order book does not know any time. The time frame, what you can set here in your broker's software, is just up to you as a single individual trader. No one cares which time frame you choose for your trading. And it's one of the biggest mistake ever that you think a higher time frame can give you a better opinion about your own trading, because trading is a game of mathematics and not a game of time frames. So think it through, then you will figure out there could be a piece of truth in this, what I say, okay? Just for you, just beside a little bit what you can expect from the online course. Let's come to the running trades and one time from higher. So as you can see, I'm a trend follower. So I follow the trend. I took some moves and I make a re-entry here exactly as I explained in trend on number 4. Now we are in trend on number 6. Yeah. And now if the next correction will start, then I can trail my hard stop more or closer, and then I follow the trend. That's cool. Dow Jones also 1,278 pips are points in profits. And that means we have a new 0.2, and that means we can trail the stop loss here to the last 0.3. Yeah. How cool is this? This is cool trend following, guys. So, and in case you had a perfect entry, one entry, then it was in the second trend arm. It was here around about latest chance was here. And now you can trail the stop. Look how you can trail the stop. Yeah, you start maybe at the last low here, for example. Yeah, then you can trail 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. How cool is this, guys? How cool is this? This is what you can learn. Yeah, it's not enough to follow a simple 20 or 30-minute show every day. You have to go deeper, because there are so many things you have to know, and no one teaches you this online for free. No one, because you know, guys, we have thousands of webinars around the world every single day in every language, but more than 80, almost more than 90% lose money in the long run. So how is this possible? That basically everything is there. About trading, everything is said already. Everything, every indicator, every strategy, everything. We are in 21st century. And about trading is everything said already. But how is it possible that still month and month, 90% of all traders fail in trading? How is this possible? Where is the gap? Where is the big gap? I can tell you. Understanding, deep insights, understanding, because there is a big difference between knowing and understanding, because your brain, here we go, education, your brain, your human brain is not made for trading. And if you don't learn how to adjust your brain that it fits to trading, you will not become successful. And this is not taught online for free. This is a topic only a good teacher can teach you in a private session or in a course or in education, whatever. Think about it. And maybe you are successful. I'm the first who is really happy. I'm really happy. I'm the first guy ever, and I support you whatever you want. But if you're not successful yet and you make trading or you're engaged in trading for months or years and you are not successful yet, then maybe you should think about to make an investment in your own education instead of looking for free content who will bring you to success. This will never happen. Yes, this will never happen. I was looking for 7 years and I didn't find it. Bitcoin. Oh, yes. Trend on number 4. I open the trade. Here are my balance candles. Rules are there. So I open the trade. So now you can set a stop loss here below the last 0.2, or you set it a little bit closer. That's just up to you because point of control is quite far away. And if the price is going lower again before we see a trend continuation, yeah, then we can make a re-entry. Okay. Gold. Oh, we open a trade, gold trade again. Why? Rules are there. Trend on number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And as you can see, we made money with one trade, second trade, and now we have another chance to open the trade again. So, and now let's set the pending order here, set the stop loss below the last 0.3, and let's see, and here is some kind of alarm. We will see what the market will do in the next hours. EURUSD, I have a pending order here at around about 1 whatever. It's trend on number 3, and I'm waiting for a re-entry. And British pound dollar, actually, I'm waiting for a short because we are in trend on number 5. That's too old. The trend basically is still valid, but it's a bit too old because I only can make re-entries between trend on number 1, 2, and 4. But there is a downtrend also, and I'm standing at the sideline and I'm checking what's coming next. Okay, so here comes a question about copper. Let's see, do I have copper here? Copper, yes, here we go. And this want to know in 4-hourly chart. So what's going on? Yeah, it's too late. It's trend on number 5. And the perfect entry in copper, of course, was in trend on number 2. So if you are a trend follower, then your perfect entry was here roundabout. And then you could trail the stop loss from 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So you're a little bit in profit. Yeah, so that's cool. Or maybe you had a stop loss there, then you are out here. And then you can make a re-entry here in trend on number 4. Yeah, this is also possible. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, the strategy means you have a valid trend. This is a valid trend. Then the first entry is here. And the probability that we come out from the correction above the last 0.2 has a probability in trend on number 2 and 3 from 67%. So did it happen? Check it out. Second trend arm, hit. Third trend arm, hit. Trend arm number 4, hit. You see, it works. At the end, it's trend following. And this is a simple strategy, but it's not easy. Why is it not easy? Yeah, because you're living on the right side of the chart and you don't know what happens next in your brain. Your brain is, can I say this in my own show? Your brain is fucking you. Sorry, I have to say this, but it's really clear. I want to wake up you. So your brain fucks you with every single trade because your brain is looking for safety. Your brain is looking for security. You want to stay in your comfort zone. And trading means you are always in an uncertain stage because you don't know what's coming next on the right side of the chart. And not only in this next 5 seconds, you don't know. And this is what your brain makes crazy because your brain is used to stay in a comfort zone by working with routines. Yeah, this is what makes you feel safe, what you makes calm, staying in your comfort zone. But trading means completely out of your comfort zone. And this is why we are looking for support and resistance and strategies and indicators and whatever you're looking for to catch more safety. But this will never happen. This is why I'm talking about you have to adjust your brain, not the market. Okay, let's come to my running trades, and they're just only a simple, not so many again. We have a trade open in Euro JPY in daily chart, by the way, because I only trade in daily chart. Actually, we was a little bit in profit. Now we have to be careful because we have two trades or trends at the same time. Up, trend arm number 3, and down, trend arm number 2. We don't know what's coming next. And this makes us crazy. How you can fix this? You have to trade what you see. So I don't know what happens next. I'm a little bit here in loss with this trade. So let's see what's coming next. Maybe we should open a trade for the long side, but we have to talk about tomorrow, not today. Nasdaq, that's a cool one. Yeah, now we are in trend arm number 4 already. Yeah, and stop loss is here below the last 0.3. And now let's see what's coming next. We are deep in profit. That's trend following. That's cool. And US dollar, Canadian dollar, we got back into the profit. It's trend arm number 4. Big correction since January. We are here in the big correction. But you know, only 2 things can happen and must happen: a trend continuation or a trend break. Yeah, we don't have a downtrend right now. We just have this one long trend. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I open a trade here again. Stop loss below the last lows here, trend candles, and let's see what's coming next. Yeah, the market will decide. What's on the watch list for today? On the watch list in daily chart is still Euro British Pound. We are in trend arm number 3. I am waiting for the next balance candle to speculate on the trend continuation. Short, there is no short for the moment. British Pound JPY. Oh, I guess we are in. Yeah, British Pound JPY. Trend arm number 2. I guess this is trend. Yeah, trend arm number 2. Entry there. And now we can set the stop loss to the last 0.3. And let's do this here. Then Australian Swiss franc, waiting for an entry for a possible short because it's trend arm number 2. Bond market, as I said, entry here above this candles because it's trend arm number 4. And you see, second, third, 4. 2 hits in a row. Cool strategy, simple strategy. New Zealand Canadian dollar. We are waiting for the next turnaround, for the next balance candle to make a re-entry. New Zealand JPY. It's just an uptrend in its trend arm number 2. So we had a first entry here. As you can see, we had a first entry here. I trailed a stop loss into the profit until at the moment I could see a couple of days before there was a balance candle. The price is not going for me. So I stopped and I had no loss. And now today, about more buyers than sellers, we see another balance candle, which means tomorrow, if this candle will finish as a balance candle today, which I know tomorrow, yeah, then I can make a re-entry in the second trend arm, highest probability. Kiwi dollar, waiting for a next balance candle, then perfect. Australian Canadian dollar, waiting for a balance candle. Canadian Swiss franc, there is actually short, exactly. We are in trend arm number 2, waiting for a re-entry. Aussie JPY, it's a long trend, but too old in trend arm number 4. Down second trend arm, waiting for an entry short. Euro Kiwi, long. Of course, trend on number 2, 2 balanced candles in a row. Let's see if we see a new entry. And pound Australian dollar, trend on number 2. Here, 1, 2, the green one, deep correction, entry here. So you see, we have a lot of things, even we are in daily chart, right? That's a lot of things to do, but really calm. I love daily chart. A little bit in between the majors here in 4-hourly chart, but mostly I love to trade in daily chart because it's so simple and it's really, really calm. And you can do it, of course, as a part-time trader. Guys, that was my point for today. I want to say thank you for listening to the Forex Morning Call. Now, I wish you a lovely day. If you want to go deeper, you know where you can find that deep insights. It's me, Marcus from DowHow Trading. You can follow all my social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Guys, please be careful. My picture was stolen from big scammers. So, and they use my pictures to create homepages to get money from unexperienced traders. 2 days ago, one guy called me about WhatsApp and sent me a homepage where is my picture on about cryptocurrencies and investment, something that's in Africa. I am not living in Africa, and I live here in Germany. So please be careful with this. A lot of scammers outside there. And if you're not sure if it's me, then in heaven's sake, send an email. Yeah, I just have only one homepage, DowHow-trading.com, you'll find below. And my social channels also below this video. So please make a check before you send money to anywhere. I will never ask you for money. Never, ever. No serious trader will ask you for investing money. I ask you for investing in your education, but not to send me money. That's different. So this is what I want to say. So now I wish you a lovely day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the logic be with you. See ya tomorrow.